Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Bridget.
And I'm Wendy.
And this is
Flickin'
Flickin' Beans.
Join us every Monday where we talk about a movie over coffee. Today's coffee is weird. Have you tried it yet?
I think this coffee is delicious.
It's pretty good, yeah. Coffee concentrate that just comes out of a pump.
That's neat.
Yeah, it's called Javi. Sponsor us.
Holy crap, it's cold out.
Yeah.
And you guys got snow.
Yeah, and it stuck.
Yeah, it's
I was
stuck.
surprised.
It's on people's windshields and on your yard.
Yeah, our whole back deck is covered in snow still. It didn't melt.
Made you have to put on socks.
I know I have to put on shoes to take the trash out now. I used to just do it barefoot.
Ah! I have 3 layers on, 4 if you count my bralette. Have you noticed that songs on the radio are getting really dirty? Sabrina Carpenter's new song is called Tears. Some of the lyrics are, "The thought of you makes me wet. Mm-hmm. Tears run down my thighs." That's nasty.
Oh, we're hot.
I
don't know.
It's on the radio, though.
I know.
It should be on the explicit. And have you heard the one Taylor Swift does where she's clearly singing about Travis's huge...
Yeah, that's not on the radio, but yes, Wood is the name of it. I love it. I like the part where she's talking about something about climbing like a redwood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
I get it.
I get it. I hope she gets pregnant. Have I said this before?
I don't know, but I think it's coming.
I want her to still go on tour and do her same moves.
Yeah.
She will be so fucking
Then she
cute.
can be the second person to perform pregnant at the Super Bowl.
Oh, who is the first?
Rihanna.
Rihanna.
Mm-hmm.
I think when Beyonce was getting ready to do Coachella, she was only like 3 months after having a baby.
Really?
Oh my God. She worked her ass off.
Insane.
This is not normal.
No.
You have to have like a trainer and somebody like literally locking the
You have to have a
fridge.
fucking wet nurse. Somebody to take that
wet
baby so you don't
nurse.
don't see it for 3 months while you're preparing for Coachella.
God.
That's wild.
Speaking of wet nurse, okay, if you're lactating, it's going to leak through your pants. I mean,
Well, if it gets that far.
Here's why I said this.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. I actually stayed up late enough to watch SNL last night, and there was a sketch, and at the end, Mikey Day stands up, and he has the little wet spot where his drips were dripped out, and it wasn't part of the sketch, and I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
It wasn't part of the sketch.
Not at all.
Whoa.
He stood up and it was very obvious.
Oh, no.
I know. I wonder if that'll come out in the gossips.
Oh, somebody else noticed, for
Good
sure.
Lord. Everyone noticed. God, it was, it gets really dark and it's very round. You've seen it.
Yeah. We all know exactly what I'm talking about.
Dudes, of course, imagine what a hurry they're in to get that into place.
Yeah. Changing outfits and everything while you're live on television.
And it's like other people are dressing you. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, they've all seen each other naked.
Oh,
on
yeah.
purpose or accident. Okay, on with the show. Our movie this week was
Being John Malkovich, 1999.
And guess who it stars? John Malkovich.
Yes, and another John.
John Cusack. And Cameron Diaz,
yes.
who is unrecognizable.
They try to make her, again, another actress they try to make ugly, and they kind of succeed, but not really.
Yeah.
You're like, it just very much, you can tell that that's not her hair.
Why not hire somebody ugly?
Yeah.
I did read that when she talked to people on the set as the character, they didn't recognize her.
Her hair is very different, and they under makeup her.
Right.
So she's kind of plain. She's still beautiful. They really have to try hard at it.
Oh my God. Okay, so this movie is fucked up.
It's so wild.
Everybody that read it thought, this is a great concept. Nobody's going to make this movie. John Malkovich was the only person they had in mind.
Really, I was going to say Is that something you saw? Because it could have been done really with any actor.
Well, that's what he kept saying.
Yeah.
He kept turning it down and turning it down. And he even said, well, I'll make the movie with you as long as somebody else plays the guy.
Okay.
He finally gave in. But why do you think John Malkovich?
I don't know. That's a crazy question. Maybe he's a great person that is recognizable but isn't so famous that it's not like a Jennifer Aniston or a Brad Pitt. It's like somebody that everybody can recognize his face, but maybe you don't know who he is, which makes him a little bit more accessible to them. But that could be a lot of people too. So I don't know like why John Malkovich, but it works because he is weird and it needs to be somebody that's a little off.
I think he's also a little boring. He was literally ordering towels and being mad that it didn't have the bland color that he really wanted. Loden.
What is Loden? Is that a blue?
I feel like it's a really dull, light greenish gray.
Okay.
It's not. So another movie where the main character has a weird job.
Mm-hmm. A puppeteer.
A puppeteer who actually knows other puppeteers that are his rivals. Come on.
In particular, a marionette puppeteer.
Right.
Which obviously is always used as a metaphor for being under the control or being in control of someone else. Not just a puppeteer, a marionette, which is used as a metaphor, as it is in so many other movies, about being in control. Either someone else controlling you or you being the puppeteer. And John Cusack wants to be in control, and he is not.
There's a lot of symbolism there.
Yeah.
Does become able to control John Malkovich when he's in his head. The way they get in his head, that's a weird start to the movie.
There's so many weird things about this movie that probably didn't need to even be in it, like The Office. It was just a way to make you feel more uncomfortable the whole time, I think. Goes to this job interview and it's on the 7.5 floor. And the idea is that it was built for a little person for some reason because they can't work. The ceilings are too high and I just don't fit in anywhere.
And the man who married the dwarf, he said, I'll build a special floor for you and your accursed kind.
Yeah.
And that was basically the only training video.
Yeah. We don't know really what they do there except for file.
Right. It's hilarious, though, that everyone's hunched over.
Yeah.
Basically, the ad was for someone of short stature with nimble, fast fingers for filing.
And now that they all work on this super short floor, there's not one little person that works there. It's all normal-sized people, tall people that have to bend over.
It's ridiculous. And the secretary who thinks everyone has a speech impediment, but she's crazy. Yeah. He says Schwartz, and she's like, Juarez, Mr. Juarez. And like, I don't know what you're saying. And his boss is like, I can't believe she puts up with me with my terrible speech impediment. Thank you for pretending to understand me.
Yeah, she's gaslit him into thinking that it's him.
That was a bit of comic relief. So he discovers a small door behind a file cabinet. So yeah, let's open this little door. We get the perspective of being inside the hole looking out at him. And it looks nasty. It looks like dirt. What's the first
like
thing
a sewer
you
drain.
think of? Maybe a flashlight instead of just crawling in?
Just go for it.
Right. And suddenly he finds himself looking in the mirror and placing that as John Malkovich.
Yes.
He's in his head.
He's eating toast.
Yeah, and it's muffled and he's just broached the tip of this because later he gets way more involved, obviously, because he's going to keep doing it again and again. You know, the idea of being someone else for a day, or in this case, 15 minutes, and then being spit out on the New Jersey Turnpike.
Yeah.
He's wet. Why is he wet?
I don't know. We never learn why the portal was created, who created it, how it works. None of that is ever addressed. So
No.
who knows what's going on, what kind of witchcraft. Well, they do kind of address it in the end when they're all trying to. There's folklore that it's like a generational thing, and on his 44th birthday, they all have to get in his head so they can be there forever. So I guess they kind of address it, but we don't know why it exists.
Please, so he doesn't keep it a secret. And his sexy coworker.
This character is horrible.
Yes,
but
she
I like
hated
her.
playing that too.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm not a sexy vixen. She gets in there and it's like, oh my God, she's greedy. We can sell this for $200. I was thinking, what a great serial killer ruse. Get people there, get $200, and then be like, crawl into this hole.
Trust me.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
Yeah, I thought you were going to go a different direction with that, is that you would go into John Malkovich and be killing people.
Ooh, well,
which is another
yeah,
angle we could do.
Yeah. The other thing I was thinking is he's got Cameron Diaz at home. She's a whole other thing. But he's like instantly ready to cheat.
Yeah.
And I don't know why.
They're not happy. Craig's character, he's looking for something to make him feel better about being a loser puppeteer. She's there, but she also expects things of him, like get a fucking job.
Right.
So their relationship isn't good. So he's looking at this fantasy of this woman that he works with. It's not real.
And she doesn't really have a relationship with Craig. She has a relationship with a fucking apartment full of animals.
Yeah.
Like a chimpanzee. And, you know, she focuses on the chimpanzee's childhood trauma.
Which you put upon him by stealing it from its parents.
Correct. She was ultimately not focused on him, and he didn't give a shit about all those animals either.
Right.
I actually knew a couple that was a lot like them.
They had a chimpanzee?
They had a lot of animals, smaller animals in their apartment, which was very tiny and dirty and not enough light overall in their apartment.
Yeah,
it was very similar.
Their home in this is very crowded and noisy because of all the birds and animals chirping. Got talking birds and a chimp.
I was going to talk a little bit about his actual puppeteering. I'm sure it was stop motion. I mean, I don't know if they had CGI like that, but if that's a real puppeteer, that's amazing.
I thought the same thing. I was wondering whether the things he was doing with the puppets were actually possible with a marionette.
God, it was incredible. It conveyed emotion. And at that one point when he's puppeteering on the street and the little girl stops, her dad looks away and everything becomes really sexual.
Yeah. Sexual and religious at the same time. It's like a nun and a priest humping the wall across from each other.
But it was totally him. Wouldn't you love a puppet of yourself? Yeah. Especially if you could move it like that.
Yeah.
He was really acting out his own angst.
I don't understand.
There's a lot of moving
the mechanics
parts
of
there.
that at all, how you would do it. When he becomes famous and is doing these large shows and things like that.
As John Malkovich.
Right. It no longer is in just your hands. He's got like strings and like a whole... That I could see that working.
Yeah.
But when he's just got the hand... I'm doing this like people can see what I'm doing.
Right.
When he has the puppets just in his hand, I don't understand how he could possibly make them dance like that.
I know.
It's impressive. I'm sure it probably does exist.
Jump ahead to, he did find a way to inhabit John Malkovich's body and become him, but also make him quit acting and become a famous puppeteer.
Yeah.
And then, did you notice his hair was so long and scraggly, like John Cusack's was?
Yeah.
And there was a fat guy that went into his body, and you saw him control, at least that's how I read it, make him get out of the chair and set down the thing he was actually doing, open the fridge, open a Chinese food container and set it on the counter, and then open another one.
Yeah.
Like he's checking out, what kind of leftovers does this guy have?
Yeah.
It's kind of like you'll be who you are anyway in someone else's body.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's very weird and apparently very captivating and addictive because everybody that goes through, even though they're the fat guy, for example, he only sees John Malkovich like in his kitchen ordering something off a catalog. It's not exciting, but just that like relief from being yourself for 15 minutes, I think is so addicting to people and they want to go right back in always.
It's like heroin.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't, or crack that I've heard.
That's how, all those things are to escape yourself.
Right. And it doesn't last very long, but you want to keep going back for more. It's not like kissing God as they say. But yeah.
It is weird how transformative the experience is, even though it's, like you said, very benign most of the time. They force John Malkovich into situations that are more exciting later, like weird threesomes.
That's part of Catherine Keener's character. Basically seduces John Malkovich while John Cusack is inside him.
It's Lottie first, but yeah.
Is it Lottie first?
Yes.
So obviously a lesbian relationship develops.
Yeah. And she's like not attracted to women, but she's attracted to the idea of a woman being attracted to her.
Have you ever seen Black Mirror?
Yeah.
Have you seen that episode where the guys are playing video games together? And in the game, you can feel everything. And his friend plays a female and then ends up coming on, and they end up having tons of sex. They're not gay. And they even try to kiss in real life just to make sure and end up punching each other out. But it's like that.
It's a weird fantasy is best left in fantasy. So when you are able to build this whole world around it, but it doesn't have to actually get in your regular world, I could see where that would be very addicting. And yes, I have seen that episode. They fall in love and they get addicted to each other, and it's just very weird. It's a whole other, like, double life.
Well, and she gets pregnant, and that fucking end of the movie where Cusack is trapped in their child forever, has to see their love develop. How then does he not, I mean, this is unanswered, but how would he not sometime be able to control the child?
You'd think he would be able to. He's a master puppeteer. You still don't get an escape from your brain.
You get despair. Loneliness and despair. It's just overall sadness. You'd want to kill yourself.
But you couldn't. Yeah, we watched the new Frankenstein last night.
Oh, goodness.
It's so good. A theme of that, though, is that he's immortal and he can't die and like all, and why that's such a torture. And this seems almost worse than that because, well, for me anyway, like the part of me that tortures me the most is my brain. And what if I only had my brain? I couldn't like go for a walk or take a drug or something else to like get away from your brain.
Yeah.
Ooh, that sounds terrifying.
You know what I did the other day? I played records during work.
Yeah.
And I turned it up really loud. And I was like, oh, hey, I can't hear you, brain. I couldn't hear my thoughts.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, it's nice. It goes by faster. I usually leave the TV on and I know like I quit when Jeopardy comes on.
Yeah.
What else about this movie?
I'm wondering now the folklore, if it is a real folklore of some kind, and they're like, let's give it a Hollywood spin.
Well, there are portals, so I've heard.
I think the only other thing that's worth mentioning is all of this is about power, really. Like so many things, it seems like it's about sex. It's not really. It's about power.
A lot of times sex is about
It is.
power.
Yeah, it is. Catherine, she is almost only turned on by power. So this whole dynamic of like having two people in one head, both like lusting after her, unimaginable to her, and she can't get enough of it. And it's kind of weird. But I was thinking like, would that be cool? Because threesomes seem awkward. You're like, there's too many parts. So if you could have a threesome where it was like two people but one body, maybe that I could see the appeal of that.
Okay. Yeah, because the threesomes came up during the episode The Wrong Missy.
Yes.
And I was just like, at some point, somebody's feeling left out. And that means I'm going to have to get up and make myself a sandwich.
Yeah. I was going to say the friend sketch. What'd you have? Turkey, a little mustard.
Oh, right. You got a new tattoo.
I did get a new tattoo on Friday.
It is large.
Yes.
And how long did that take?
A long time, all day.
It's amazing. It's a tribute to ukulele. Anyway, did we do it?
I think we did it.
We flicked some beans.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Bye.
Party all night long.